What is going on, guys? My name is Tefty. Welcome to your Destiny Reset video. It is February 14th, Valentine's Day. It is the old love day, V-Day, and Bungie is also dropping some love on us today, specifically. They are dropping a hotfix patch that's going to shift the meta in ways that we will find out pretty soon. Most notably, special ammo is getting changed drastically. When you die, you lose special ammo, and special ammo is going to respawn in regular Crucible matches about every minute. So that's going to shake things up considerably, and it'll be interesting to see how the overall experience of Destiny's PvP shifts in that direction. Also, auto rifles are getting a crit bonus increase, so that could definitely shift it up a bit. I'm hoping Shiros Regime is actually a contender nowadays, because I miss those days. Shiros Regime was a lot of fun. So let's talk about the Iron Lord artifacts, guys. First things first, Memory of Yolder is a great artifact. Remove sprint cooldown penalty, one that I often rock most typically. The role this week, it's intellect and strength, and unfortunately, wait 1 second, let me look at this. I've got the rolls up here. Yolder is a 84% roll. 84. We just can't get any decent rolls when it comes to these artifacts, unfortunately. Next up is Memory of Silmar. In the Crucible, resistance to damage over time attacks is greatly increased, so nullify the ability to burn out from grenades or Thorn, the infamous Thorn. And again, the roll is 82%, so even worse than the Memory of Yolder. It's unbelievable. There's no good rolls that show up, it feels like. Finally, Memory of Scory. Wait, hold up. I think I made a mistake. Silmar. Okay, here we go. Memory of Scory is actually a really good roll this week. Surprisingly, Memory of Scory. I thought this was a different artifact. Yeah, Memory of Scory has a 112% roll, so promoting even more the ability to use Memory Scory in trials. If you don't know, when your super is full, nearby allies' supers recharge faster. And yes, this affects the Crucible very much so. They are not adjusting this in the patch at all, which is surprising because it's been a topic in the community very much so. This week, you have a chance of picking up a very, very high rolled one that is both intellect and discipline. It's essentially the perfect scores. So congratulations. Get yourself the perfect scores. My information I'm getting is off of Dim. So if there is some sort of mistake, then I read Dim incorrectly, or Dim possibly gave me some incorrect information. Hopefully that's not the case, but I'm a little surprised that Memory of Scories has a hot 112% roll. Moving on to the Vanguard Scout bounties, we have Shock It To Me. Use arc damage to kill Fallen, specifically 75 Fallen. Pull the plug, kill Fallen Majors and Ultras. Fallen Leaders defeated. It's a percentage, just to kill a bunch of Fallen again. So, actually Majors and Ultras. So, and then Anti-Splicer, patrols completed. You have to complete 10 patrols in the Plaguelands. Good luck with that one. It takes a long time. Longish time. Archon's Forge Shanks. Complete Shank encounters in the Archon's Forge. This week, pretty easy aside from the Anti-Splicer. That one always takes a little bit more time, and I tend to avoid that if I am doing those bounties. Let's see what's in the Postmaster real quick. Oh, good God. Look at these year one stuff. We did some OG raids and it was a lot of fun. All right, let's hop out to Orbit and take a look at the strikes that are popping. This week for the Nightfall, we've got the Shield Brothers, guys. The Bond Brothers on the Dreadnought. Go to the Dreadnought and experience some freshness. We got Airborne, guys. Players deal double the damage in Airborne, which will be interesting because primaries, most of the primaries, hand cannons, scout rifles, pulse rifles, are getting an inaccuracy or in-air accuracy boost as well. So you'll be able to jump and hit your shots a little bit more better this week, which will be interesting. So again, Airborne, it doubles your damage when you're in air. Also, if you attach Telesto bolts and you're on the ground, you shoot it, they attach on the ground, and then you jump, and when they detonate, they will do double damage. Keep that in mind. Same thing with grenades and supers and all that. Match game, enemy shields are resistant to all unmatched elemental damage. This one's a pain in the ass. You basically have to have all three varieties if the strike contains shielded enemies of all three types. Fresh troops, basically additional troops show up. And then small arms, primary damage is favored. So this is actually really great. Be an interesting strike with maybe Outbreak Prime, be able to jump up, have some extra airborne or extra accuracy in the air. Airborne will do double damage, and small arms will stack with that to do even more damage. Could be pretty awesome. This week's heroic strikes is exposure. Guardian shields are increased but do not replenish. Kind of annoying. And then specialist, special weapon damage is favored. So this goes with primary or small arms as well. When one of these is activated, the alternate weapon damage types are decreased in damage as well. So with specialist, special weapon damage is increased, but primary and heavy damage is decreased alternately. And then we have solar burn as well. Solar damage from any source is greatly increased. So this combo is fantastic. We got specialist, solar burn, icebreaker. Icebreaker, or if you want to use sidearms, fusion rifles, any of those that are going to destroy with a lot of damage. A lot of fun, honestly. In my personal opinion, I think when strikes have that, it actually creates a desire to play those strikes. This week's Crucible playlist, we have Combined Arms. It makes a return. You get to have vehicle experiences with Combined Arms. I actually have hardly ever played Combined Arms, to be honest. And then we have Doubles. It makes a return as well. It's the 2v2 game mode. It's funny how Doubles make a return on Valentine's Day. I think that was coordinated. Indeed. This week for the challenge, we've got Axis is the challenge this week for Wrath of the Machine. And then for King's Fall, we've got Golgoroth challenge for King's Fall. That is what's happening out in orbit. Let's jump into the tower, take a look at the bounties. Back in the tower, first things first with Zavala, let's take a look at these bounties. As you know, Sunrise Bounty, which I didn't turn in last week because of my legendary marks. This is the one where you have to complete the Nightfall in 30 minutes and also get gold tier. You do that, you have a chance of getting Icebreaker if you have not achieved it yet. Also, the Icebreaker could be very useful for Trials of Osiris with those changes to special ammo. It does take a full minute to get a whole magazine, so there is that. Strike Elite, you basically just get the strike medals for gold, bronze, and silver. And then we have Cleanup. Get 150 enemy kills with your fire team during a Siva Crisis Strike to earn a Brutal Efficiency Medal 3 times specifically. Again, these bounties reward excellent items that can do up to 400 light level. So if you need more material to get that 400 light level target, I highly recommend doing those bounties every week because they are quick. Well, not super quick, but they're quick enough to be able to get that done. This week for Shaxx, he's offering the Rift Bounty. Complete 7 matches, get some primary kills, get some assisted kills, and stop 1 runner, and you will get that done as well. Again, this is another high tier of 400 light level possible reward right here, that if you need those type of 400 light level infusements, you can possibly get it from that reward. So worth doing, again, if you're in need of light. And we're also going to take a look at the engrams that we can get. I'm starting to do this. I think you guys have been requesting it. So for the Cryptarch this week, we've got legendary boots, class item, helmet, and heavy from the Tower Cryptarch. The exchange this week for materials. Let's see here. Let me pull up my document. We've got Erismorn is taking Hadium Flakes. I would never spend Hadium Flakes on Erismorn. Those things are a lot harder to get. Future War Cult is accepting Relic Iron. Dead Orbit is accepting Relic Iron as well. And then New Monarchy is accepting Spin Metal. If you don't know, you can spend those planetary materials to level up the faction and get some rewards from those faction packages. Looking at the speaker, for class items, we've got Legend of 6 Coyotes with it's a decent roll. It's not top, but it's decent. We have Cloudwalker Tribute with a near perfect roll. We have Thaler's Golden Maul with a bad roll. Stay away from that. We have Seasons of Ages 7 with a almost good roll. We have Spirit of the Vulture with a same almost good roll. And then we have the 5 Lives of Albios with a almost good roll as well. No perfect rolls this week from the speaker. We're going to hop out and jump into the reef and have a look at what's going on there. Old Varix. Old man Varix. Give me heavy ammo. Yes, we got heavy, guys. So this week, he's got impressive performance, earn points in Challenge of Elders. Just earn some points, specifically. Heavy Hitter, use a heavy weapon to kill enemies in level 41 or Challenge of Elders. Kill 50 enemies specifically, synergizes really well with that. And Firefighter, use solar abilities to kill enemies in level 41 or Challenge of Elders, specifically 30. So use your solar abilities along with that. In Challenge Elders, points earned. Easily knock those out and get yourself a little bit of something from Varix. The Cryptarch in the Reef has class item, body, head, and heavy. So both heavies this week for those Cryptarchs. And that's it for the Reef. We're going to hop out and take a look at Challenge Elders real quick. Challenge of Elders has Trickle. Recharge of abilities significantly reduced. Annoying. That's one of my least favorites. Precision kill bonus. Precision kills are worth more points, so just get headshots essentially. And chaff. Player radar is disabled. You do not have any radar whatsoever. Even perks on primaries that give you like third eye and all that, or the artifact, it does not give you a radar at all. You have no radar. Kind of annoying. But that is the reset video, guys. I'm not entirely sure whether or not things might change once the patch drops. I don't think it will. Pretty sure it's going to be the same. But keep that in mind. There could be a shift because there's a patch dropping at 10 a.m. Pacific on Tuesday morning, Valentine's Day. And it's going to bring in this new meta. It's going to shift up the weapons. There's going to be, like I said, some changes like about crits on auto rifles, all that stuff. It's going to happen. They're also going to release the patch notes as well on Bungie. So if you want to get the information right away, the patch notes are dropping at the same time as the patch, 10 a.m. Pacific. So look for that. Hopefully this stuff does not change. If it does, my apologies. Yep, nothing I can do about that. But thanks again for watching, guys. Again, I do these after my streams. Got done with the 8-hour stream. Yeah, it was a good stream. Good stream, guys. Thanks again for all the support. Really appreciate it. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Sub to the channel if you want more content like this. Follow me on twitter.com/Tefty because I always tweet out when I go live, when I'm switching games, all that stuff. And I'll see you next time for another video. Deuces.